Alright, welcome back, folks. Today we're going to take a look at this machine. This is my 1979 John Deere 111. I've mentioned this in a couple videos. I think a couple videos I was in the workshop. This was in the background, and it hadn't ran for about 2 years. I had a problem with it. I'll explain that shortly, but so this is a 1979 111. This is the first year that they made these. This is specifically number 3507 to come off the assembly line. And the unique thing about the first year is this gas tank. This is the stock tank, and this is where it's supposed to be. You can see, look closely, the John Deere part number and everything on it. The engine, however, is not original. At some point, this was swapped from an 11 horse to a 12 horse Briggs & Stratton industrial commercial engine. And it runs good, so hasn't needed a lot. Obviously, I've painted the whole engine. All the tins are repainted, so it looks nice. And then I've painted the frame too. It's got some dirt on it, unfortunately, but little bits of touch-up. I think the hood needs a touch-up. It's got some scratches on it. But she's in pretty good shape. I think my dad picked this up. I think he paid $10 for it from a guy who just didn't want it. He didn't know what was wrong with it or anything. Just didn't want it. And these aren't the tires that were on it when I got it either. We put these on off of another machine that didn't work. They're nice. Unfortunately, it's a bumpy ride, but oh well. Later years, I think in 1982, they produced these with a hydrostatic transmission, but this one is a Peerless 5-speed. I like it. Simple yet effective. And you get the fun of shifting gears like a true manual, because unlike a lot of machines, this has a clutch and a brake pedal separate, which I like. It also has this little tag down here mounted on it. And 2019, 2 years ago, this was the last time they had the show. At the time of recording this, this machine will be going to said show again in 2 days. So I should be able to add another plaque right here beneath it. But this was September of 2019, the last time they had the show before everything got shut down. And I'm looking forward to getting back over there again, hoping to buy some engines or something, because I got a big flea market. All sorts of antique tractors, tractor pulls, and I think it'll be a good time. But I mentioned this thing sat in the workshop for 2 years. It wasn't long after the last show that it went to that I suffered a problem. And the issue it had was it was vibrating. And yes, they vibrate, it's normal, but it was vibrating bad enough to knock the electrical connector right off the key switch. And so that obviously wasn't normal. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what the issue is, but eventually I figured out that the issue was the PTO. And this has a mechanical PTO, or well, had a mechanical PTO, and this is the remains of it right here. I pulled it off this past winter. And the thing about this is, see, it's your PTO, but that top pulley is the belt drive for the wheels. So what that meant was I needed something to put under there to drive this thing, and it was really slow. Tractor data had a staggering 4.9 miles per hour. So what went on it instead, take a quick look under here, is that pulley right there. And that is the new drive pulley. The back pulley is the same. My goal was to make it faster, but not overly fast, like, racing mower fast. I didn't need that. Just wanted a nice go-place vehicle. And I used the same belt. And I did that. If I can find where's the clutch. I put 2 smaller idler pulleys on the clutch. And that allowed me to use the same belt and not have to worry about changing it out, which is nice. So, she's a lot faster now. I like it, it's a good speed. I also have replaced the seat, so that's why it doesn't look original. It's a nice seat. But the previous one cracked and blew up one winter, and that was the end of that. One last thing I wanted to mention before I take it on a drive. I don't know if there's going to be any way to see it or not, but this machine was fitted with an uncommon feature, I guess ordered at the factory, but that is an enclosed steering gearbox. A lot of lawn tractors like this, the steering gearbox is just open. You can see the gears, but not this one. You can see it better under here. But yeah, there's just a whole gearbox under there, which is kind of cool because it's an uncommon feature. I'm guessing it was ordered with this because I don't see any other way you'd get such an odd thing. And then it does have the less common type of hood latch with these 2 springs. A lot of them just had a standard hinge. This one doesn't. So you got the first year production, you got the enclosed steering gearbox, and you got the hood hinge. And now it's fast. I also added cheap and dirty floor running board mats. Don't look very good, but are practical. Well, let's start it up. Take her for a spin. Never fails to start up. lost my steering midway through the ride. A couple of bolts I guess I forgot to tighten up when I put this thing back together after I removed that PTO. But that's all fixed now. Steering should be nice and tight. Oh, there you go. She's a nice little machine. Definitely nicer now that it doesn't shake all the connectors loose under there. Well, I guess that's all I have for you. If you like my equipment, be sure to subscribe, because I've always got more stuff on the way. Maybe you'll see a few clips of this at the show. May even record the parade. Do a little garden tractor and tractor parade. So this one did that last time, and hopefully I'll do it again this time. And like and subscribe, leave a comment. Feedback is always appreciated. And until next time, I will see you. Thanks for watching.